Well, I'm kind of pissed off right now because I just did a 9-minute recording of this, and it turns out that I didn't have the audio settings right, so it was all for no reason. So I just talked to nobody for no reason for 9 minutes. So now this is my second take of doing this. So anyways, for those of you who are watching this video that don't know about the contest, I started a contest 8 days ago, so a week before yesterday. And in that contest, I uploaded the start of a beat, and I wanted everybody to download it and finish it. And whoever did the best job on my started beat, that person, would win. And basically, the winner would get, we would negotiate it, but the winner would get, a standard. The standard would be like 4 or 5 drum kits. Yeah, but we would talk about it via message. And so, sorry if I'm kind of slow. I just woke up and I'm kind of tired. Yeah, it's pretty pathetic. It's like 2:15 in the afternoon here. The winner. I chose 2 winners for this contest. The reason being is because they were both very different, and they both were even in their own aspects. The first winner is Trey Made the Beat, and the reason I chose Trey Made the Beat is because his beat was really clean. It was mixed very well. The 808s were perfect, and really I just liked it a lot. The 808s were, like I said, real clean. It was loud enough. It was loud. It was loud within dynamic range, pretty much. That's what I heard from Maximus tutorial when I first started using the product. Was, it's all about bringing the loudness within dynamic range. Meaning, what I think it means is, you're making your beat. You want to make your beat loud, but within certain boundaries. Like, you don't want your beat to clip. That's no good. If your beat is loud, but it's clipping, it's no good. But his beat was loud, and it was clean, and it was perfectly mixed. So, great job on that. And, I want to talk about that a little bit. I noticed a lot of you guys that sent beats didn't really mix your beats all that well. Only about, like 95% of you guys had really shitty mixes. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I mean, a lot of you guys had, really good melodies and all that kind of stuff. Like, you guys are all able to add on your own melodies and stuff like that. That was a good job. I was actually pretty impressed by that. But the thing is, the reason that a lot of you guys didn't win was because your bad mix. Your mix wasn't good. And that's one thing you just got to work on, especially if you're trying to be a trap producer. The most important part of a trap beat is the mix. I'm telling you, no one's going to take you seriously if you make trap beats, but your mix sucks. So you got to make sure you mix better. Mixing is really important. If you're trying to make old school beats or sample beats or new school beats or whatever, the mix isn't so important. Because it's the total like melody and sound of the beat kind of thing. It's all creativity, all that kind of stuff. It's different. So, but there's a much higher tolerance for bad mixing and those kind of beats. But if you're making trap beats, you got to be able to mix. Mixing is real important. That's like 95% of it. It's not just about all the snare rolls and all that kind of stuff. It's about the mix. And anyway, so that's the first winner. And the second winner is Code Red Beats. The reason I chose Code Red is because his beat was really unique. It was really different. I really like the sound of it, and I didn't expect anybody to do what he did with it. It was just really good. He had like some guitar over it. I don't know if he played the guitar over it or if he had a VST for it. I really don't know. I actually asked him for the FLP, but I couldn't really open it because he's got like version 11.01 or something of FL Studio, and I have just the first 11. So, I couldn't do anything with it. He had a lot of different plugins I didn't have. But in that case, I really don't know if he played it or if that was a VST. He had some crazy drums, man. The drums were just insane. It sounded like real rock drums. It was like a rock beat. It was really cool. And I definitely had to use it. And so yeah, those are the two winners. Now there were two guys that were right, that didn't quite make it, but they were right below the cutoff line. And the first guy is Blue Nova Beats, and he actually did my tag, by the way. He made my 9 lives tag. Um, and the reason he didn't win was because his beat was kind of quiet. It was really quiet when I got it. It just didn't. It was not loud enough. So I asked him for the FLP, and when I turned up the volume to the regular volume, it was like, I don't know, it was clipping. The mix didn't sound clean, and there was nothing I could really do with it to make it cleaner. So I just I just couldn't use it, and basically right there the mix just wasn't on par. It wasn't quite on par. It wasn't as on par as the other ones. But what I did like about it was I really liked the intro. I liked the intro a lot. Like, he did some cool shit with the intro, and I gotta say it was pretty nice. And I really wanted to choose that beat, but I just couldn't. And the other guy, his name is Too Easy. The reason I didn't choose his was because the mix was real good. Okay, that's one thing. The mix was really good, and it was very clean. But when I was listening to it, I heard this lead that came in, this dark, low kind of lead that came in, and I don't know if it was like a dubstepy lead or I don't remember. But it was really off key with the rest of the beat. Like, it just didn't match it at all, and it really made the beat kind of bad because the low lead in there was really off key, and I was kind of surprised because you'd honestly, no offense, but you think that someone who would be able to mix and all that stuff and have it be really clean would kind of know if if his sound and his beat is off key. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to criticize. I mean, it was a nice beat. I really liked it. But just that one lead in there, man. Just the lead was a little bit off key. So if you'd fix that, I'm sure you'd have a better chance. So those are the winners. And I'm gonna play both of these guys' beats so you guys can hear them for yourself. Feel free to leave your own feedback or your own criticisms, whatever. Everybody's opinion is different. It's everybody's own opinion. So go ahead and, leave feedback. As for the guys that won, I probably will be messaging you guys based on the kind of stuff that you want from me. And, yeah, that's it. And I will be doing more contests in the future. Alright, well, anyways, that's it, and I'll see you guys later. I'll play the beats right now.
Nine lives.